Hey everyone, Nate here with Outside Cleaners. I'm here on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where I clean decks, patios, siding, and a whole lot of roofs. I'm making this video for the benefit of local homeowners who might have received one of these letters from your insurance company. The letter says something to the effect that, hey, we did a walk-around survey of your property. We noticed you've got organic growth on the roof shingles. We're going to give you 30 or 60 days to have that roof cleaned, or we're going to drop you as an insurance customer. We started hearing about these letters, it must have been 5 or 6 years ago at least. They were very infrequent, very sporadic at that time. Now here we are in the summer of 2024, and I do keep track, and it's at least once a week throughout the entire calendar year that I'm talking on the phone with a local homeowner who's reading me one of these letters, and they are losing their mind. They are freaking out. As both a local homeowner and a roof cleaner, I've got some pretty strong feelings and thoughts on this topic, so I'm going to share them here, and I sure hope that they help somebody. So for starters, yeah, it's a fact that certain types of organic growth are very, very damaging to the typical roofs we have in the area. And by typical roofs, I mean people either have asphalt composite shingles, 30-year architecturals or something like that, or they've got red cedar shingles or white cedar shingles. No matter what type of those roofs you have, certain types of organic growth on those shingles will absolutely shorten the service life of your roof. So as a homeowner, it's absolutely worth taking some basic prudent steps to either remove it or minimize the damage that it's causing, or to somehow address the problem. Let's stop it from getting worse, make it go away. That being said, I'm thoroughly convinced that the people behind these letters that homeowners receive, they're only vaguely aware that roof cleaning is a thing, that it can be done. I'm completely convinced that these insurance companies or the guy at the desk sending these letters, I'm absolutely convinced that they have no concept of how roof cleaning should and shouldn't be done. And I could go on and on with examples about why I say that, but let me just run through a few. For starters, I've talked to homeowners who have received these letters locally in the middle of January, and the letter says, hey, you've got 30 days to have your roof cleaned. Here's the thing, roof cleaning is not a year-round opportunity in New England. Or if you ever can clean a roof in January, February, it's extremely rare. You can't plan on it. Reason is a couple things. First of all, when you're cleaning a roof, when you're doing it the right way, you're not counting upon pressure, like water pressure, to do the cleaning. That's an excellent way to permanently damage a roof, probably more than the organic growth ever could on its own. Roof cleaning, when done properly, is a chemical-dependent process. And as a roof cleaner, I can tell you that all the chemicals available to me to do this job and to do it properly are very, very temperature dependent, meaning that when it's 36 degrees and gray and there's still like frozen puddles in the corners of the shadow of the lot, there's no good roof cleaning. There's no good way to clean a roof in those weather conditions. There just isn't. So if you try to clean a roof in those conditions, what you're going to end up with is basically having to rely upon pressure. And as I just described, pressure is a great recipe to really shave life off the roof. And I don't mean a little life, I mean tremendous amounts of life. So that type of example makes me think, well, somebody behind those letters might not get it. Let me continue. I have on occasion checked out roofs where homeowners have received these letters, and the roof is something like 25 years old, and it's got 8 different pitches or slopes to the roof, and on one pitch there's like a couple little dots, like dime-sized dots of lichen or moss. And because of that, the homeowner is being told to get their roof cleaned. So yeah, in theory, you don't want organic growth growing on your roof. But if it's taken 28 years for these little handful of little dots to form on the roof, just from experience, I can tell you that, the roofs that we have in the area, if you get 30 years out of them, you've gotten your money's worth. Again, I'm talking about a cedar or asphalt composite roof. 30 years is what you hope to get. So when homeowners with either a cedar or asphalt composite roof are getting these letters saying to have their roof cleaned, and the roof is 25 or 28 years old, and there's a couple little dabs of lichen or moss here or there, similarly, that just makes me think, this is a situation where like a bean counter is running wild and there's no sanity or recognition of reality behind these letters. I've seen a lot of instances, and it's actually about a third of these cases that I go to look at where homeowners have gotten these letters. The insurance company is saying, you need to clean your roof. I take one look at it and I say, no, cleaning that is going to do nothing other than waste money. If anything, in about a year, you need a new roof. There's shingles cupping, curling, hanging out of position, falling off the roof. Cleaning it? You're going to waste money cleaning that? Again, that's the type of thing that makes me think there might not be a great deal of understanding or knowledge behind these letters. And then lastly, the thing we encounter regularly is, I'll be called to look at an asphalt roof, and again, one part or one pitch of the roof will have significant organic growth. And the homeowner's letter will say, hey, you got 30 days to have this cleaned and send us a picture when it's done. Might sound reasonable on the surface, but here's what everyone should understand. And I've written and made a lot of videos about this elsewhere. I'll link to at the end of this video. Oftentimes, roof cleaning is a process, not an event. So in other words, it's not like going through the car wash and you come out the other side, oh, it's all clean. If you have the type of organic growth on your roof that's catching the eye of a inspector from the ground, that's probably pretty heavy moss and lichen. Pretty heavy moss and lichen really can seldom be instantly removed without causing more damage to the roof. So in other words, roof cleaning is a treatment which takes time to yield results. Not unlike squirting a weed in your driveway, and then over time you see it sort of shrivel and disintegrate and turn to dust and disappear. That might take weeks. That might take longer depending upon the details. And in fact, that's exactly how the process is supposed to go as defined by the people who make those roof shingles. They say, hey, dark streaks of algae are probably going to rinse off right away, but patches of moss and lichen, that's going to take time, and it's going to have to fade away with time and weather. They know that any attempts to speed it up or like aggressively scrub it or power wash it, they know that's going to be damaging to the roof. And again, if you're telling me I have to take a picture of it as soon as I'm done cleaning, how do those things jive? All right, so that's what I know. Here's what I think. And I think this based upon some informal conversations with people behind the scenes. And I think this based upon observations of how this goes. I think that these letters, while there is sort of a kernel of justice or justification behind the intent of these letters, I think that the real intent is that they don't want you as a customer anymore. I say that for a couple reasons. First of all, it is a common tale that a homeowner jumps through hoops to get their roof cleaned, whether through my service or through somebody else. They think they've checked that box, and then in another month or 3 months or whenever, same insurance company circles back with another letter saying, hey, we also need you to have a new railing system put in around your deck, or we need to have your electrical system rewired, completely redone, updated. I've seen that. And in these cases, I see that the letters just keep coming. If it's not the roof cleaning, if it's not the handrails, if it's not the electrical system, it's something else or something else. And it doesn't seem to stop. So in behind the scenes conversations, and I'm not going to name names, but I will say I've been told directly by somebody in the insurance industry, oh yeah, what happens is we want to stop insuring homes that are older than 25 years, or we don't want to insure any homes that are within half a mile from the water, or we don't want to insure homes with a policy less than, $5,000 a year, or whatever it is. What I don't understand is, why don't they just come to the homeowners and say, look, our business model is changing. We don't want to do business with you anymore, so go find another insurance company. I don't know. Maybe it's illegal. Are they not allowed to say that? Maybe somebody who knows more about insurance can chime in here and share your insights. But I've seen it too often to think that it's a coincidence. I've heard it directly from, like I said, from a member of the insurance industry who said, no, this is just, we're just trying to move on from this customer. So again, both as a local homeowner and as a roof cleaner, I want to do everything I can to help you. I don't want to see people waste money to try to clean a roof that's shot. I don't want to see people waste money trying to clean their roof at the wrong time of year or in the wrong manner that's going to cause them problems. Yeah, if you get one of these letters, give me a call, do what I can to help. But in parallel, I strongly encourage anyone who receives one of these letters to take a deep breath and realize there's more than one insurance company that you can work with out here. You might have to do some calls. You might have to hop on, next door and ask your neighbors who they recommend. You might have to, spend some time looking around and talking to these companies. In my experience, again, been doing this a while, in my experience, I've never encountered a homeowner who couldn't find another insurance option. And in literally all the cases that I've worked with homeowners in these situations and they switch insurance companies, they're always happier off for it, 100% of the time. So again, you get one of these letters, please don't panic. Please know that you're not alone. Please know that this is like a common tale these days, and you've got resources and options. All right, so I sure hope that helps somebody, and I'm interested to hear everyone else's thoughts and opinions on this topic, so use the comments below. Bye for now.